tilt.
Okay, spine
my
tilt.
hips, my stance,
okay,
my hands position.
Yeah.
It's not more in line with the left arm. My head position, everything's different.
Okay. Looks a little bit more like which guy though? This guy.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not a bad model though, is it?
Yeah.
So the point behind this, I feel like it would go a little wider, a little bit more resisted.
Yeah. I like the way, I'm trying to follow what AK is doing. He's got a very quiet lower body.
Yeah, correct.
He coils it a lot.
So which one of these, if you look at this right leg, where's already the weight on the one on the left? See how the weight's already over here?
Mm-hmm.
See how you still kind of have room to work into this a little bit? So which lower body looks more stable? Which swing right there looks more solid? The one on the right does, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Okay. Now, my only kind of critique is I still want this to stay nice and short. So again, right there probably should be about the top. Now, again, it keeps going a couple more frames. Okay. But I'd say compared to before, yeah, a little bit. But to me, again, that looks just so much more solid in the lower body.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea here is hopefully we now start to see a little bit more separation with your lower body. See how your left knee starts to go a little sooner?
Okay.
See how this starts to go this way?
Mm-hmm.
Starts to go that way a little quicker. So then you're getting a little bit more dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
That one, it's kind of moving out of the way, but I don't feel like there's any weight really moving into it.
Okay.
So again, there as you come down, see how this one looks a little bit wider here on the way down here?
Yeah.
With the lower body.
Between my knees.
Correct. So a little bit more angle there. Impact is still very good. The impact here is great. But again, I just feel like it's easier for you to go more with it now versus to hang back quite as much. Again, you can see how that one kind of looks narrow and kind of across it.
I never saw like that before.
Like which one?
The one on the right.
You like that better?
I like that a lot better.
Yeah. Now here's what I'm going to show you here, what I want you to continue to feel. There's a stable lower body, and that left shoulder more under there. So again, what I want you to start to look for in the mirror, if you kind of look at it at all, is I want to start to see a little bit more of an angle that way.
Okay. Angle away from the target.
Angle away from the target. Because then I think, again, that then initiates the lower body to start more. When it kind of you get too much tilting towards the target, I think it's harder to get some of that separation that ideally we would like to see. When you look at it from down the line, just to cover the couple of changes we made.
Oh, yeah, hands are higher now.
Yeah, hands are higher, chest is better. So the idea was if we drew a line here from your back of your shoulder blade, see how that's more in your foot?
Okay.
Do the same thing here. So which one's better balanced?
Yeah, the one on the right, definitely.
Yeah. And even if you want to add a smidge of knee flex, go ahead, that's okay. But also what I like too is look at where the club points. So the angle, remember what was Tiger, 56 degrees?
58.
50, okay, yeah. 56, 58. Okay, but you went from 40, 51 to
53.
54.
54.
So, but it's funny.
Felt so different.
Yeah, well, that's the idea, right? Yeah. Your spine definitely is taller, though. If we look at your spine angle, that's definitely a few degrees higher, 57 compared to
40, 47.
Yeah. So you're definitely taller in the chest too, which I think is better.
Okay.
So as we go back, a little inside because you're not used to the extra space. Yeah, that's why it's a little across the line there at the top too, just a touch. Yeah, you were always a little inside before too. Not a lot of difference there, maybe a little bit more stability in the knees and the right hip. Still comes down on even a little closer to the plane line.
Yeah.
Definitely more on the plane.
Shallower.
Shallower, exactly. That's a good picture there, so you can see how it's definitely a few degrees closer. See what's on the plane line coming down. Actually, it's pretty similar, but because this one is, see how this one's here? Okay. And see how that one's closer here?
Yeah.
That's why they're going right. That's why they're starting more online. Even though these two, this one, and that one, see how it's a little underneath?
Okay.
That's why those were going to the left. So see how they've changed angles then?
Mm-hmm.
It's come from more in to a little steeper.
Okay.
Where this one's come from a little steeper, not much, to a little under. It's under there. So that's why we see this ball going over here. This ball continues to go more toward the target.
Okay.
So I like this look. Probably the biggest change today for me, from an actual standpoint of playing, okay, would be this. Okay, I like that. I like the tilt. And then what I want you probably working on more than anything is really, so okay, that's the top really.
Okay.
And then start to feel like, okay, then everything can start to unwind from there. Okay, so you feel a lot of this stuff. Okay, feel this coil right here. And it's smaller than you think. It's not a huge turn.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what allows this hips to stay quiet, not to over-rotate those too much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we create a lot more stability there in that lower body compared to those slidey leg moves before.
Yeah.
Okay, make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
All right, very good.